As promised, here is the brief tutorial that I am offering for navigation of the Blackboard site. So if you click on the Spring Summer 2016 link in your Blackboard, this will come up. Right now there are no announcements, but I'm about to send an announcement, and this video will actually show up in the announcement, so this isn't always going to look exactly like this. There will be the last announcement showing up. But for now, this is all that's showing up. So on the left-hand side over here, you're going to see the most important links. The first link after announcements is the syllabus, and this is a really important document for the course. This gives you all of my information, how to contact me, and then all of the kind of more general expectations for the course. Information about, because English 1020 is an online course, there are particular requirements for taking an online course, how you should be saving your documents, and then a brief rundown of the major projects. There are 4 major projects in the course. I have also given you a rundown of all the major assignments and minor assignments along with their point values. So you know exactly how much everything is worth, and kind of what the course is going to look like from there. And all the course policies and everything like that. So the syllabus is kind of long. You're going to want to take your time reading it because there is a quiz on it this week. But generally, this is an important document that you can come back to when you maybe have questions about how to contact me, the major assignments for the course, and stuff like that. I have also compiled a page for the course schedule. That's the next thing. And these are basically lifted directly from our week by week breakdowns. So you'll see all the instructions for week 1, and you'll also note that, as I said in the introductory video, there are 2 major due dates every week, Thursdays and Sundays. So be really aware of that. Everything is due by 10 o'clock p.m. And for minor assignments, I do not accept late work. So make sure that you are meeting those deadlines on a really regular basis. There is a decent amount of work to do every week. It's not an extreme amount. You should be able to accomplish them fairly reasonably. At the same time, you want to make sure that you're on top of it, because I think that things can get backed up really easily and might send you into a panic, and I don't want that to happen. So make sure that you are kind of logging in on a very regular basis, probably more than the 2 days a week that things are actually due. You're going to want to log in every couple of days. I will also be sending announcements as needed. So the course schedule might give you a good sense of how much work is in the course, how often you'll need to turn things in, etc. So make sure that you check that out as well. Probably the most important link is the next one, which is course materials by week. So when you click on that link, it takes you to a breakdown of all the major projects, the due dates of the major assignments, and then when you click into those folders, you will see the project overview always shows up first. You'll see weekly breakdowns, so every week different activities, and then a place to upload your final draft in that folder. So for instance, project 1 will be due at the end of week 5, and this only goes up to week 4, but your project 1 will still be in the project 1 folder. That's where you will upload your final draft. So I'm not going to go through every project and every week, but I want you to know how things are set up so you can easily access them. So once you've gotten past the project overview, which is usually set up as a particular activity, like you have to read the project overview for every assignment so that you know what the assignment prompt is, how long it's supposed to be, the organization, and those sorts of things, and deadlines and everything. So let's go to week 1, which is this week. When you click on it, it will have a brief explanation of what we're doing for the week. It will have numbering to kind of show you basically in what order. Sometimes it'll be a little bit out of order, but generally it's kind of gives you like a flow chart of how you're supposed to proceed through the materials, a calendar for when the things are due, and then you'll notice that after that, there are links. So, for instance, I'm having you complete an introductory blog post. If you click on this link, it will take you to where you should post your introductory blog. Or, for example, when you need to take a quiz, it's linked right here. It's not available, but I'll make it available so you guys can take it. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that when you go to the week that you are supposed to be completing, all of the activities will be laid out for you in a calendar, in this numbered way, and then anything or mostly anything that you need to submit will be linked at the bottom. If something doesn't have a link, please let me know so I can link it for you. So it's fairly self-explanatory, but just make sure that you know how to navigate. Okay, so again, course materials by week gives you all the major projects. You go to whichever week you need to go to by going to that project and then going to that week, which is at the bottom. Sorry, it's kind of a long scroll. So that's the major one that you need to pay attention to, and you will be visiting those folders really frequently. And then tools will take you to blogs and everything, but like I said, I link the blogs, so I wouldn't worry too much about this link, except for maybe my grades if you want to check your grade, because I will be submitting all grades through Blackboard so you can track. And then finally, I will not be completing an introductory blog post, but I do have an instructor profile. This is where you can learn about me. I provide a couple of different email addresses and the ways that I usually can react to your, my response time, not my reaction time, my response time to your emails. So that is pretty much it. Take some time this week to navigate the course. Email me with any questions, but hopefully this tutorial has given you a good sense of how to navigate the course.